Welcome back to another episode of Shreveport Connection. Again, my name is Tommy, and you have Stevie Future,
a.k.a. Mr. Everything.
And we have a special guest tonight.
What's the man?
I'll let him introduce himself.
I am the Ingram referee for BWE, Jack Johnson. Thank you.
And we're going to be giving you the results for Monday Night Raw tonight for the King of the Ring 3-hour special.
3-hour special.
King of the Ring tournament, baby.
Which was not broadcast last year.
We're going to do 3.
So, who had the first match?
First match was Sheamus.
No, first match was Del Rio.
Del Rio and who?
No.
Yeah, it was Del Rio. Cause,
it wasn't John Morrison.
They started off the show officially with Alex Riley.
A-Rod.
Blah, blah, blah,
Run
blah.
his mouth about the Miz's big part.
Big win.
And nobody
they
gives
highlights of that.
And nobody cares.
And then you had Alberto, Del Rio, and I forgot, let me pull it up.
Yeah, we forgot that much because he lost.
Because Del Rio really
Daniel Bryan, United States champion. And Bryan hurt his shoulder in the match.
Right shoulder.
Left shoulder.
Right shoulder.
Daniel Bryan, wasn't it?
It was his left.
Ice on the right shoulder.
Yeah, it was that. It was Daniel Bryan.
Whichever one you want to call it. He hurt his shoulder in the match, and that was his target. So Del Rio got his armbar. Tap, done, whatever.
But at least he got the Bella Twins at the end.
Yeah, in the end, he was in backstage with a soda patch on, ice pack on his shoulder. Whichever one it was hurting, that is.
Right one.
Doesn't matter.
Qualifying match with John Morrison.
And Nikki Bella comes up, goes, "Oh, you okay?" Yeah, I'm fine. And then the other one comes in and
With a lollipop.
with a lollipop, and we all know how sexy the Bella Twins are. So, and then Alex Riley interrupts with his, "You could have had this. You could have had this Bluetooth in you. You could have had this suit."
A Bluetooth I could have got for $20.
And he says,
And then
"I think I'm doing pretty good."
second match was John Morrison defeating Dashing Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes and
John Morrison.
John Morrison.
John Morrison won.
Well, John Morrison slapped Cody in the face. Cody got all mad. Does a little
Don't hit my face! Don't hit my face!
And he does a little back bump like he's pissy, and
Reminds me of Christian when he got mad.
when he was a heel.
Yeah.
They both went for a kick off the enziguri off the
Second rope.
second rope. Cody Rhodes misses, lands on his feet, and John Morrison connects. Then hits the knee, and good night.
Advances.
Next match was Ezekiel Jackson versus Drew McIntyre.
The Chosen One.
Which I was
Ended in a
hoping,
double countout.
hoping Drew was going to win. Did not see that it was going to be a double count out.
The double count out because Ezekiel was trying to get away.
Fighting on the
McIntyre
ramp.
Seems like
had
they
his
do this
legs. Had his
every
legs.
time they have a King of the Ring, first round, somebody gets double counted out.
And then it was Sheamus versus Kofi Kingston.
Kingston.
And the winner of that match automatically goes to the finals.
Poor Kofi. He can't get nowhere.
Sheamus pinned Kofi.
Yeah, the WWE is racist towards African American athletes.
I mean, they really let the white man win.
Yeah, the really white man.
Alright, semifinals with John Morrison defeating Alberto Del Rio.
Because of a big distraction by
No. Rey Mysterio comes out and steals Alberto Del Rio's car.
Stepping on the horn.
and then walks out and goes, "What?"
Pops out a little sunroof. All you see is a little head popping out of the sunroof
And then
looking out.
his full body comes out.
Wow.
John Morrison hits him with his enziguri off the second rope. And you talk about good night.
But started hurting on the left arm. That's where he started hurting.
But he won the match, and then later on that match happens. The next match is actually another segment.
Okay.
Started showing John Cena taking out Nexus. You don't see him, you just see a foot.
But, no, our truth comes out.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
That's
that's
a
right.
segment.
Yeah.
And it says
That came
the
out.
truth that's what's up. Talks about the Nexus and that John Cena was his friend, told him to quit a couple months ago, but he endured and went out his way. And he said he issued a challenge for all the Nexus members. And then once that finishes,
So our truth is now going against Nexus now, officially.
Yeah, he's taking the spot of John Cena, but John Cena is not fired for Raw because he said he's going to be there.
Yeah.
If he was fired, they wouldn't be talking about him.
If he was
Showing him.
released from the company, they would not be mentioning his name.
And there have the reports that he's going to go under a Mexican mask.
Which, if You seen what we're looking online? That looks funny as hell.
Yep, it does.
If you've
What's-
seen
what's his
Mr.
name
America's
again?
Mask with the
Juan
star, this is like
Cena.
Mr. Wrestling number 2.
Juan
With the
Cena.
Purple
will be
mask
coming
with
out.
yellow outlining the eyes and mouth.
I could
But he's got
definitely
the
make
open
him
mouth.
on the
You
new
can definitely
wrestling
see it's
game.
John Cena.
I mean, his mask is purple and gold, just like his attire.
Which
And
is
just
pretty,
like
I think
our
like a
background.
C with a cross on
Yeah.
it.
You can't see me.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Next,
The main event
Well,
was
actually, McGillicuddy's is
Oh, yeah, we
nobody
gotta
coming
take it
up the
up.
Nexus. And then, as he's coming halfway through,
Yeah, that
like a
part
fourth of the
went
way
over.
walking, camera guy gets knocked down, and McGillicuddy goes, and then you see, bam!
Yeah,
You see
that's
shorts
your
and you see sneakers.
And then you see this. At the end of the camera scene.
Yeah.
And he's all
It's like,
on hands on the bottom of the
so-
camera,
and
and you
then-
see the arm.
And then they have the Nexus.
Yeah, because I said John Cena came down to ringside with his event ticket, which he had 4 or 5 in his hand. And this
Yeah,
was
like 4
during the Mark
tickets.
Henry and Tatsu versus Justin Gabriel and Heath Slater match.
What a tag team. Mark Henry and Yoshitatsu versus the tag team champions, Justin Gabriel and Heath Slater.
A tank and a
Wow.
high flyer versus 2 wannabe high flyers.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
Gabriel's the better of the athlete.
Yeah, but he's just,
You
he
can't
needs to
say-
be a single competitor, not a tag team.
Yep.
That's what we were
So
hoping. That's what I was
that
hoping for.
gives them a number 1 tag team title shot. Since they pinned them.
And, they did win.
Mark Henry
But
with
John
the
Cena
world's
jumps the
strongest
cage.
The
man.
World's Hardest
John
Strongest
Cena
Man.
jumps the cage,
Yeah,
grabs
yeah.
Heath Slater, actually throws the
Barricade.
monitor down, throws the 2 monitors down, throws the cover off, grabs Heath Slater by his leg.
Yep.
AA on the table.
Yeah, he threw the announcer's table after the match. So
If you played the new SmackDown versus Raw game and they got guys coming out,
Identical.
oh look who bought a ticket. That's what John Cena did. He basically did exactly what they do in the game. I was like,
Yeah.
way to be original. Even in the same corner too.
The same spot, same corner, and does the same thing.
and that
I
was
got a
a
ticket.
non-title match, making it a title match
So
for next
now
week.
2 members have been taken out by John Cena, the Nexus, in one night.
And was it 3 at the end?
And well, we're getting to that point.
Because this report says there's nothing about it. So online reports are not always right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we just saw it, so
Yeah.
we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So we're giving our opinion on it.
So next, they have the Divas.
Oh yeah, that's not even mentioned at all.
That's because it's not really that important. I just wanted to mention Santino comes in and does his job.
Oh yeah, yeah. Santino
the
and
Divas
he
match
came
was
down with a
not
song.
The Divas match was not bad. They just didn't have it very long.
No,
Because they
Alicia
had-
Fox fucked up.
No, because they had a segment between Santino. They had showed last week's clip when Santino had lost. You know, this match. They had lost their match at pay-per-view. His clip between Tamia, and then he
Goes up for a kiss and she goes, She gives him a big old
Doesn't
smooch,
get tonight.
and he's like, have it. So, halfway through the Divas match, he's coming out, got like the old Garth Brooks thing, he got a little mic here, and he's not really playing the guitar, he just
He just did.
says 3 words, and she leaves the ring,
So what song was he playing?
and she goes,
What song was he playing, Tom?
Something.
I can't remember the name. It was so
Oh,
bad
grabs
singing.
him like
I can't
this.
remember
She
what
grabs
it
him
was.
like this, and he
If
goes,
you're
"I like it,
alone
Rex,"
now.
and just grabs him all the way
That's
out.
what it
and
was.
he's
If you're alone now.
Yeah.
So I'm alone
I think
now.
it was it Cyndi Lauper? I think we're alone now.
Yeah, I think we're alone now.
Yeah, I think that's it.
And that was
It was a horrible singing.
but it made for a great segment
But it
for the Divas.
came up in the armbar when they're going up the ramp and still
Yes,
get the
he-
microphone on him. He's like, oh, you're strong. I like that in a woman. Really? What was the last girl that you had?
Beth
Yeah,
Phoenix,
Beth Phoenix.
the Glamazon,
Miss Strong,
that beat him in a wrestling match.
basically a blonde China. And now you have a Samoan China that you're going for.
And she's
Great
strong.
job.
Good job.
WWE.
Give you half a clap. Ha. Ah.
And then next, we had segment towards
The
Morrison.
Miz.
But yeah, Morrison saying that don't need a celebration, and he made fun of the Miz girl, which is a little girl that they had
Yeah, the
shown
one
on the
last week.
video
Yeah,
on
the Miz
Monday.
has his segment.
Funny
That was
thing.
pretty funny because that girl was like this,
Shot to
this.
It was perfect.
Which I do have to admit,
Official madness.
I am glad Miz is champion because they need a heel that can actually talk. And I love Randy Orton, but he cannot talk.
Yes, he can.
Not as well as the Miz. He gets people riled up way more than anybody else.
Well,
Well,
But
you want to
Randy
make a heel.
wasn't-
You want to make someone that they
When he
actually
was a
hate.
heel, but he's a face right now, so
Right.
you really can't can't get the crowd into it.
Doesn't matter. As long as you got the good right amount of charisma, doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's why.
Regardless, he started talking about all the legends that didn't make it,
And Jerry
big
cuts him
names.
off.
Jerry the King Lawler steps up, says, "Look, I'm on that list. I never got the opportunity." So Michael Cole starts standing up, starts saying his little BS that I want to smack the shit out of him. And all of a sudden they're talking back and forth, and then you hear an email going
Ding,
off.
Ding, ding.
Reads the email, and it says, "You now have a match. Miz versus Lawler, and a TLC match since that's the next pay-per-view. And for the WWE Championship."
Yeah.
So then they show a little, when they come back from the commercial, they show Jerry
Histories.
King, his little history, I guess, for
You
the
got
kids,
the
the
heavyweight
sports,
champion of the world.
and don't know about him.
40-year history in wrestling. On his birthday.
Yeah, it
And
was
today's
his birthday
birthday.
today.
Happy
At
birthday.
King of the Ring.
Happy birthday, King. Even though you win the title, you're still one of the greats, man.
You should
All I
have
gotta
won.
say is, I
Should've
hate to
won.
be Michael Cole next week. You
Yeah.
want to know why? Listen.
You'll hear about it.
So then we get to our final match at King of the Ring, which
And you
is...
think Daniel Bryan was bad? Wait till the King gets a hold of you.
Oh, God. Especially when you gotta sit by him.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you pissed me off? Yeah.
I've done that
Yeah, by
already.
the way,
Yeah.
are these two people related by any chance?
I have
No.
a different last name.
No, different last name. No relation.
Alan
All right.
Johnson. His name is Future.
That's right.
So,
Anyway.
our King of the Ring final match was Morrison and Sheamus.
Yeah.
All right.
We wanted Morrison.
Yeah,
Oh,
we did.
wanted Morrison.
Now, now you're going to have
But the
Sheamus
Hold on.
against Miz. You got two heels going at it for the championship.
Okay.
I did call Sheamus.
Yes, but
We were wrong.
because Sheamus had no cape.
Because you can't change Morrison from his coat and all his outfit to all of a sudden a
King of the Ring.
scepter and a crown and a cape. Sheamus
Well,
walks out with
Irish-
his underwear and
Irish-born superstar.
is now a King Irish.
Yeah.
King Irishman.
Irish king.
Kings, blah, blah, blah.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Smart move, but dumb.
Still stupid.
Yep.
I don't want some
So now he's King.
King of the Ring, and the Slammy Awards are in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
That could
but,
push him to be Superstar of the Year.
I don't
backstage
think
segment
so.
with
It could, but I didn't say it would.
David Otunga and Husky Harris.
And they're talking about that he has an idea, he has a plan.
Since
Guess
there's only
what?
two
Wait till
left.
we
Guess
get
what?
for that.
Your plan is you're gonna quit.
I think they're going to quit Nexus, but not just quit Nexus. I think they're going to go to
Disband it.
SmackDown.
The band.
They're
Well, I
gonna.
think it's going to be a 4 group. I think the limit is too much for a Nexus group. Because they got in the new ones to get rid of the old ones because they believe they probably want to push them for singles.
No,
Again, the
actually, two
Nexus,
of them got
they're getting
injured.
rid of the African American talent.
Sheffield,
That is true.
Skip Sheffield got hurt, literally.
Yeah, this dog won't leave me alone.
And
That's
Michael
our mascot,
Carver
by the
had
way.
a groin injury, so really he was out.
She went on a tennis ball.
And then the other Exile
Yes,
member
it
was with the beatdown when they took out Justin Gabriel.
And they just happened to just run off when there was like 7 people when John Cena got cornered.
Yep.
While Wayne Barrett said that he would call him out. Well,
John
who
Cena.
got hit by John Cena pretty bad? Who was that?
Justin Gabriel.
Justin Gabriel got what? He got
Right through the car window.
Yep.
thrown through a bunch of chairs.
And then he got the AA on the car. So it wasn't a table,
His
ladders,
back
and chairs.
hit
It was
the
the
car door.
Tables, ladder, and
no
car.
table, chair, and car.
Yeah.
The
TLC.
No, TCC. Tables.
He didn't hit him with a
Chair.
table. The table was just sitting there. He hit him with a chair, and he hit him with a car and a window.
So-
That's what it was.
So,
Window.
TWC.
TWC.
I can see
Table
it
window.
already. We're going to market that WWE so you can't steal it from us. Regardless,
patent.
so those two, that guy's
It's a
out.
table, car, and a window. Table, window, car.
We'll be back after this.
Commercial
Your final match was Jerry King Lawler versus The Miz.
for the championship match and a TLC match. 2 interferences. One was,
A-Rod.
because I don't remember.
Hey,
his
why?
name. Second one was
Michael Cole.
a little bitch.
Bitch!
Jerry King Lawler should have won.
Jerry King Lawler was coming up the
And so,
ladder. Michael
Okay.
Cole held him.
I had to do
Delayed
it.
it.
I had to do it. So the Miz could get up, pushes him around the ring, and the Miz hits King in the head. He delays
Takes him like with the belt